I'm Sydney Herford, and this is my cell biology concept map. So I've broken this down into 4 terms. My first term is inorganic chemistry, which is everything that organic chemistry is not. It is, and organic chemistry makes up pretty much all of chemistry. So, and is pretty much carbon-based in the chemistry of life, which is over here. And then atoms is one of my groups, and units of measurement is another one of my groups. I didn't really feel like those could come off organic chemistry. So my first term, whenever you come from organic chemistry, is carbon. Now carbon is in all functional groups, which is why it's at the top of this. We have ketones, carboxyl, carboxylic acid, phosphate, methyl, sulfhydryl, alcohol, hydroxyl, amino, and aldehyde. I'm going to start with amino. Amino forms amines, and it also forms proteins, and proteins are the building blocks of amino acids. And then, in between these two are glycoproteins, because carbohydrates and proteins make up glycoproteins. And same with glycolipids. We have lipids, and carbohydrates make up glycolipids. Now with carbohydrates, sugars are formed, and polysaccharides and monosaccharides are the types of carbohydrates. And then with lipids, we have fatty acids that are formed, and that's what your body breaks them down to, at least. And then what forms those is saturated fats and unsaturated fats. Okay, alcohol has oxygen and hydrogen in it. Sulfhydryl has sulfur in it. I mean, it has other things, but that's the main thing. And then we can go over here to units of measurement. So meter is an distance, liter, and these are all SI units in chemistry. Liter is volume, typically liquid, and I put molarity there because why did I put molarity there? Give me just a second. I don't know. Let me think about that one. I'll have to come back to it. Oh, because it's the number of moles per liter of liquid. Sorry, I blanked. And then another unit of measurement is gram, and so that is by weight. That's the SI unit for weight in chemistry. So we have molecular weight, atomic weight, and Avogadro's number, which is 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd. Atomic weight is the total weight made up from protons and neutrons from just one atom. And then molecular weight is the whole weight of a molecule. And then down here, oh wait, I have to cross that out. Okay, and then we go to atoms, and then atoms are made up of protons, neutrons, and electrons. So protons and neutrons are what make up Dalton, which is the SI unit of weight, and the atomic number of an atom. And then electrons are really what bonds all molecules. So we have a double bond and a triple bond, and the double bond is sharing of 4 total electrons between 2 atoms. A triple bond is 6 sharing electrons between 2 atoms. And then we have nonpolar covalent and covalent bonds. Nonpolar covalent is a bond where a pair of electrons is shared equally between 2 atoms, and polar is where it's shared unequally. So an atom will form one side heavier than the other, which ties into electronegativity, because electronegativity is well, I guess as you go up the periodic table and to the right, atoms get more electronegative, and electronegativity really comes from the electrons and how likely they are or are not to bond. And then we have ionic bond, and an ionic bond is a shared pair of electrons between atoms, and one is typically donated. It's typically between a metal and a non-metal, but there are a few exceptions. So one atom takes an electron and the other loses it. And then valence electrons is the outermost shell, are on the outermost shell of an atom, and they are the ones that bond. And that's it for my video. Thank you.